left for winter break yet, and I have a countdown to come back to Bama.
Yeah.
I can't believe it either. I was like, I will never do that. Like my sister.
Yes, that's what I was about to say.
So today we are filming a Q&A for you guys. Y'all have been asking questions on my Instagram, so I thought I would bring in some of my best friends to sit down so we can film for y'all. First, let's introduce ourselves super fast so you can sort of get to know everybody.
I'm Tori. I'm Lizzie.
I'm Samantha.
I'm Victoria.
I'm Chloe.
And I'm Kira.
Yay! Okay, so now we're gonna get to answering some questions. What sorority are you in? So the first real question somebody asked is, why did y'all choose Alabama? So I sort of talked about this in the video. Does anybody have any cool stories?
Well, okay, I'm from like really far away, so it was like, I don't know, you too.
Yeah.
So like, I'm from California, just throwing that out there. And like no one where I live goes to like schools in the South. So I just kind of wanted like the Southern, like big football school, like big Greek life, like, because that's not really a thing. Like, it's just like completely different than the colleges in California. So I wanted like a completely different experience, and like I'm so happy I did, because like I'm having a different college experience than the rest of my friends. And
Yeah, I'm from Connecticut, so I chose Alabama for the warm weather and also just like the big Greek life and big football.
How many of us are out of state? Raise your hand. Everybody but Tori. So did any of y'all have homesickness, and how did you handle it if you did?
You just have to keep yourself busy and like focus on what's happening in your life here, because it's so easy to get wrapped up in like all the things you're missing at home, but you just have to focus on like all the opportunities you have here and like all the amazing people and all your classes and everything like that.
If you had to redo, would you pick Alabama again or another college?
Alabama,
every
sure,
darn
yes.
time.
There's seriously something about coming to Alabama and having everybody love Alabama
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
as much as you, and it's like, wow, everybody wants to be here. And if they don't want to be here, like
They transfer.
Like anybody who didn't like Alabama,
They're like gone.
They're gone. Left.
Yeah.
So if you don't like it, like, yeah, you're not here.
It's so hard not to like it though.
Yeah.
Like, I love it so much.
Like, I think of my
it.
number 2 school that I was like thinking of, and I'm like,
Same.
wow.
Okay, here's one. Best high school advice / what was your #1 takeaway from high school?
Oh, wait, can I hold this one? Oh, so my high school experience towards the end, not my favorite. And I think a lot of people go into college like really afraid that they like peaked in high school or something like that. I don't know. But my big takeaway is high school, like college is so much better in high school
like here,
in
college,
so
like,
many different ways. So if
way
your
up
high school
there.
experience wasn't like 10 out of 10, it doesn't mean that your college experience is going to be high school.
I mean, I had a great high school experience.
Same.
Like,
Me too.
I loved it. I was so involved.
Just me.
But even coming from that, like I had been at that school since the 2nd grade, so I'd been there for 11 years, and everybody knew who I was. I had this like whole thing around me, and I was like, I'm gonna go into college and nobody's gonna know who I am. I came to Alabama not knowing anybody, and I think that was another great thing. Like, I didn't know anybody, so I could really be who I was. And honestly, like, I don't want to be like, I'm flourishing, but like I love it.
Thriving.
You know,
Thriving.
I
No,
really
thriving.
think it's a good
I'm
decision. So Greek life is a huge thing here at Alabama. If you didn't know, it's like #1 in the nation for Greek life. So obviously it's a big thing to be a part of. And y'all want to know all about it. First question, were you guys nervous rushing a sorority?
Yeah.
Oh yes, so nervous.
I was terrified.
It was stressful.
I stood there shaking. I was like, oh god, I don't want to do this.
I feel like it gets easier as the week goes on though, because like as you find your house that you like, it gets like more comfortable. And
After even
I
like, the
agree.
first house, it
The
was
first
like,
house was really nerve-wracking.
The first house when they opened the
after
doors.
that, it was
Yeah.
like,
My first house was
high
high.
Really?
So what is the best part about being in a sorority?
my sister.
Yes, that's what I was about to say.
I also feel like being in a sorority kind of like keeps me on top of myself, because like
I don't know what
like
I
if
would
I'm
do
being
if
honest, I
wasn't.
nap a lot, and
I nap in the house.
so like if I'm being honest, I probably wouldn't leave my room a lot unless I'm like, oh, like I'm gonna go to the house to go see my friends, or like go to lunch. Like there's a lot of like things I'm always like, oh, like let me go to the house to study. And it's also nice like having a place to go to like outside the dorm, because like I don't live in these fancy suite styles. I live in a traditional dorm, and it can get like kind of stuffy, and like it just like it's nice to be in an actual house and just be able to like relax.
Yeah, it does. It
also
feels more home.
helps with homesickness a lot.
I think for me, it's like having people that you can fall back on that share your same values. And
I haven't even left for winter break yet, and I have a countdown to come back to Bama.
So this one I'm actually gonna shout out. This is from a girl named Melinda, so thank you for asking. It's for my friends, and I'm not allowed to answer this. How do you feel about your friend being a YouTuber?
I knew it was
I like it. I think it's so fun.
I think it's cool.
I think it's really cool.
I never like think about it. Like,
Yeah,
like, oh my god, they're friends with a YouTuber.
She whips out the vlog camera, and I'm like,
One time I was in my psychology class and someone was watching Gracie's videos. And we were like,
We have viewing parties. I put it up on my TV,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
oh my
all right, new video, let's go.
I get videos of her and her roommates just watching and you're like,
yeah, I know Gracie. Pull it out.
It's fun because it like, well, she's like documenting her life, but I feel like I'm there too.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not doing it, but like,
You're like, yeah.
I'm there, so it's fun.
And your is dating life at Alabama. I think you should start this.
I feel like everyone thinks college is a lot about like not dating and just kind of like doing whatever you want, but it's definitely about like what you make it to be. So like I've been in a relationship since May, and he goes here with me, and so and it's really like, I feel like a lot of people thought it'd be really hard to like have a relationship in college when you're trying to find yourself, and I honestly feel like it's been really nice for me just because I'm like navigating college, but like there's someone who's like with me who I could care about a lot, and he's able to like help me like when I'm struggling with things because he knows me really well. So it's definitely like about how much time and like effort you put into it.
Other than that, boys here are boys.
Yeah.
What is something that you didn't expect to love about Alabama, but you do?
Country music.
Oh.
I always love that.
My roommates and I, one night, we were waiting for honey butter chicken biscuits, 11 o'clock, and we got there at like 10:45. So we sat in the car and we learned the words to that and the song in the parking lot.
That's a big thing at Alabama. I forgot. That's another thing I love. I love the football games and all of that.
that's probably my favorite here.
Yeah. I love our campus. I've like visited a lot of colleges before I visited Alabama because I was super like sure. And our campus is definitely like one of my favorites. Like I literally like
It always makes the list for like top 10 prettiest.
Yeah,
campuses.
I walk
It is.
around campus like when I'm walking to class, and I just like look around and I'm like, holy crap, like I love this place.
Yeah. I go here. Like I get to go here. You see everybody on the tour, so you're like, please come here.
I know.
I walk to my class and I'm like, oh my god, I love this place. I'm so happy I'm here. I get like giddy.
Like people really don't dress up for class, and like my mom
believe that.
I didn't believe it either. I was like, I will never do that. Like I dress up to everything.
I was like, that's not me.
When I came home for fall break, I just like was wearing a tank top and short, and she's like, Gracie, where are your pants? And I was like, Mom, this is it. Like this is what you wear. Are you looking forward to for second semester?
not being super like new to
Like having that place.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Where can I say I'm excited for
Saturday.
spring break? Does that count for spring semester?
Yeah.
The fact that we've gone a whole semester, because the beginning when you're new and everything's new, it doesn't, like you said, like, it doesn't feel like a routine. So going into second semester, that beginning part is not like you adjusting to college. That's just like getting back in.
It's like being back. I'm excited to like come back.
Yeah, we haven't even met.
I'm so excited.
After going into finals week, was there ever a point where you thought, oh my gosh, I'm about to flunk out?
I took a math test.
I remember this. You came back and you're like, I failed my math test. I was like, no, you probably did. You're like, no, I get to score when I'm done.
I got like a 60%, and I was like, this has never happened before. And I called my mom, and I was like crying. I was like, Mom, this isn't okay. But it's okay. I came back. I bounced back.
So that leads into another question we had about, do you find that it's hard to like go to class? Like, do you find that it's hard to like, keep on your schedule? I don't really miss class. Like, so I have slept in.
I've missed class
once.
twice the entire semester.
Today's class is 9:30, and that really hits me sometimes.
Yeah, I'm like, Chloe.
Yeah, not
That's
a
our
morning
same
person.
9:30. Yeah. How hard are classes compared to high school?
I was a big AP kid in high school,
Same.
so I knew that the adjustment wasn't going to be major between high school and college because I knew that like high school was kind of there to prepare you. But I definitely think it was not as difficult as I anticipated. And obviously like first semester is probably not your hardest semester, but it was a really nice transition. Just to have classes where you didn't feel like you were suffocating all the time.
Other than like my calculus class, all of my other classes are like easier than my high school class.
Yeah, we're not a huge academic school, so I'm not trying to like discount the classes when I'm like, oh, it's so easy. But I know that my high school really pushed us to, you know, have all these hard things. So I'm gonna say right now, like, this is way easier than that, but also at the same time, like, I know it's gonna get harder.
Freshman year.
We're just kind of floating right now, and then it's gonna be like.
That's why I'm gonna think it's really important to do well your freshman year. So like when you do take harder classes, you can kind of like
building a foundation for like success later on.
Okay, so Tori had to leave us because she is going home, but we're gonna just finish up
30 days.
I know, we're just gonna finish up by answering a couple more questions. So, do you want to study abroad and where? I mean, I guess I can start. I want to study abroad. I love traveling. I love doing all that stuff, and I have something sort of in the works. I will be talking about later, but yes, I will be studying abroad, and it'll be coming soon. Anybody else?
I'm for sure studying abroad. Like, I want to so badly. My dad grew up traveling, so we're like a big like traveling family. So yeah, I want to go to Greece really badly.
Ooh. I haven't really like thought about like studying abroad. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't want to be gone for that long.
Yeah, I want to study abroad.
But, like,
if I do
maybe
anything,
summer kind of thing.
I think I'll do like a May semester.
Yeah, I want to do a May semester.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't leave for like a whole semester. I feel like I would miss out on too much.
Okay, one more question about Rush. Did you get all of your letters of recommendation for recruitment?
No.
I did.
I did.
I did all my letters. Yeah, but I did, so I used to have to go to like dinners with the local Pan-Hellenic associations near me, and that was a lot.
Yeah.
I would, like, there were people I know who went through Rush with no letters and still like got into the, like, they were Pi-Fis as well.
If you go on the national website, they'll like hook you up with people usually.
Have your mom post it on Facebook. A lot of my mom's friends who are, you know, from, it doesn't matter what school, they don't have to be from the school you're going to, as long as they're like in good standing, like an alumni.
Don't go on, like, I know everybody goes on Greek Rank. I went on Greek Rank. It's like, honestly, you're not going to be able to find anything from Greek Rank that tells you about the house. It's all just,
I didn't go on for like the rankings, but the stuff people post on there is so
it's all just
frat boys and salty sorority girls.
Yeah, it's like everybody, it's everybody fighting. Like, Greek Rank isn't accurate. You're not gonna find out about the house from Greek Rank. Like, come down here with like an open mind to all the houses, and like, obviously if you know someone who goes to a certain school, they'll know all about the sororities, and you'll get like a little heads up beforehand. But honestly, it's about your experience through Rush and where you feel most comfortable, and don't come in saying I want to be like a certain house, because it may not work out that way.
Yeah. Raise your hand if you're in the honors college. Okay. So
Just giving you a high
so for us, like, how do you feel about being in the honors college? Do you think it's worth it? I do.
Yeah.
Definitely worth it. The connections that you get, the classes that you're offered. Yes, you're offered like harder honors versions of classes, but you also graduate with English,
and it's like
it's not too
bad. It doesn't even seem like
it seems like an AP English.
Yeah,
class. Like it's not.
So it's like nice to be able to take those, and registering early. That's
you get earlier registration, and also like the classes aren't always necessarily harder in the honors version, but they're just like smaller class sizes,
which is nice.
So it's a little bit more intimate. It's a little
everyone in your class, right, Gracie?
We have a class together. It's gonna be sad next semester. Do you think it's worth it to come to Alabama?
Yes,
100%.
I tell my mom like weekly. I'm like, Mom, I'm so happy. No offense, but I'm so happy I'm not at home, like, or anything.
If you have the means to go out of state, because I know it's not an option for everyone, but I would totally 100% recommend it.
It's like a culture shock, but like you need it.
You like you meet so many different people, especially that's one of my favorite things about Alabama is like none of us are from the same state.
We're not even from, not even the same.
And like, look at like all of us, like, well, Gracie kind of, but like none of us are from the South even. Like,
it's just like it's nice.
In the South, comment below.
You're like forced to make new friends.
Yeah.
Because like my friends from home, they like are friends with each other and they have each other. Like they have other people, but like when you first come, like you don't have anyone, which is like scary. But then
it's really actually it's good.
It's so good for like your growth and your development.
Yeah, like
I just want to say, like, I've met my people in college. I know that's like so cliche that they're like, oh yeah, you meet your people in college, but you really do.
I didn't know.
So that's why like it's important. No.
Thank you guys so much for asking us questions, and thank you for watching. If you have any more that I can answer in the comments,
let's do another one.
Part 2. Yeah, part 2. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe down below. And I'll see you later. Bye.